Hi everyone, this is Dr. Hira Khalid and I'm your instructor for the course Biochemistry CHEM-330. I'll talk about that what is the course content, what you are going to study in this course, and the mode of the course and how that course will be evaluated and assessed. So, firstly, the learning objectives. The course Biochemistry has designed to illustrate main concepts of biochemistry through the interactive lectures and discussions. And it will ensure that the students are understanding the core concepts of the biochemistry, and that will be assessed through the quiz, group competitions, and your examination. For the assignments and the presentation will also have the weightage in your overall final score. The evaluation and examination has a breakup, and I'm going to share with you that how that assessment or evaluation will be done. There is a 10% weightage for the quiz, 10% for the presentation, 5% for the assignment, 20% is the midterm examination, 25% is the final examination, and you cannot fulfill a course without the lab and experimentation. So they are very interesting lab experiments which has designed for you, and that is having the 25% on your overall grading. Then the class participation, that how actively you are reflecting and you are participating in the class discussions on day-to-day lectures. Now I will discuss what are the main chapters and the topics we are covering in this course. So this course is having these 5 chapters. We'll talk about the proteins, carbohydrates, enzymes, nucleosides, and nucleotides, DNA replication. So, this course is not only covering the basic concepts of the biochemistry and these important biological macromolecules, but it is also enabling you the understanding what is happening around you. You know, the protein is the most important in our structure and development. But what is happening in the drug designing? What is happening with age that there are the fine lines, there are the agings, and how the cosmetics are developing for treating some of these things. Then the enzymes are also the part are the protein structures. So we'll talk about the proteins from the basic unit it is forming, then their structures, primary, secondary, tertiary, and quaternary, how these structures are important in the functioning of the proteins, what are the different uh, functions of the proteins, and we will cover all of the major functions, but obviously they are the countless functions of the proteins. Then we'll talk about how to regulate enzymes. So enzymes are not only in having the application in cosmetics, but they do have in the other industries. For example, the tanneries, the leather industries, they are the enzymes which are involved in the cosmetics. They are the enzymes which are involved in the chemical industries as well. We'll talk about the carbohydrates. So carbohydrates as a richest source of the energy, but they have far much applications and the functions than just providing us the energy for work, think, and or running our biological processes. So we will talk about that. What are the classification of the carbohydrates? How the different carbohydrates modify the structures and they are using in the different products which you are using on the daily basis. What is the quality you should see when you are checking the ingredients and the labels when you are selecting anything, either that is your food, either that is your um, maintenance nutrition, either that is your medicine, you are getting any subscription, and any of your cosmetic you are applying to your skin, your hair, etc. Then we'll talk about the nucleoside and nucleotide, which are responsible in our genetic information, and the then we'll talk about the DNA replication. Then, as you know, the DNA testing, the DNA are very important for the forensic, for the genetic, and there are the mutation you have now are familiar with that term. They are the mutations from the pandemic COVID. So we'll talk about what are the DNA application, what is the DNA application, and how the DNA mutate. DNA application is also the topic which will enable you to understand that how any of the viral infection is happening to you, because there is more involvement that how that viral infection get entry into your body system and how that is replicating. So we will talk about all these interesting and very informative topics, and we will exclusively cover these one along with the very interesting labs. And I hope you will enjoy this interactive course and you'll do the best and able to understand the concepts of these biochemistry. Somehow you will be able to know that what is happening, how this is happening, how you are digesting the food, what that food is doing in your body system, and how these markets on the industries are based on these macromolecules. Good luck for you. Thank you so much.